Good day and welcome to our February 6th reading. Today, as we continue our journey through the greatest words ever spoken by Stephen K. Scott, we turn our hearts towards one of the most searched for questions of the Christian life. What is God's will? Many of us have asked it in moments of uncertainty, transition, or waiting. Yet, Jesus' words remind us that God's will is not meant to be mysterious, frightening, or distant. Instead, it is loving, purposeful, and deeply connected to who God is. As we read today, let's lean in with open hearts, ready to see God's will not just as a destination, but as a relationship. John chapter 6, verses 37 to 40. All that the Father gives me will come to me, and whoever comes to me I will never drive away. For I have come down from heaven, not to do my will, but to do the will of him who sent me. And this is the will of him who sent me, that I shall lose none of all that he has given me, but raise them up at the last day. For my Father's will is that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. John chapter 6, verse 43. Stop grumbling among yourselves, Jesus answered. No one can come to me unless the Father who sent me draws him, and I will raise him up at the last day. John chapter 6, verse 65. He went on to say, This is why I told you that no one can come to me unless the Father has enabled him. Matthew chapter 6, verses 9 and 10. This, then, is how you should pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Matthew chapter 10, verses 29 to 31. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? Yet not one of them will fall to the ground apart from the will of your Father. And even the very hairs of your head are all numbered. So don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. Matthew chapter 12, verses 49 and 50. Pointing to his disciples, he said, Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of my Father in heaven is my brother and sister and mother. Matthew chapter 18, verse 10 and 12 through 14. See that you do not look down on one of these little ones. For I tell you that their angels in heaven always see the face of my Father in heaven. What do you think? If a man owns 100 sheep, and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? And if he finds it, I tell you the truth, he is happier about that one sheep than about the 99 that did not wander off. In the same way, your Father in heaven is not willing that any of these little ones should be lost. Matthew chapter 20, verses 20 to 23. Then the mother of Zebedee's sons, James and John, came to Jesus with her sons, and kneeling down, asked a favor of him. What is it you want? He asked. She said, Grant that one of these 2 sons of mine may sit at your right and the other at your left in your kingdom. You don't know what you are asking, Jesus said to them. Can you drink the cup I am going to drink? We can, they answered. Jesus said to them, You will indeed drink from my cup, but to sit at my right or left is not for me to grant. These places belong to those for whom they have been prepared by my Father. Matthew chapter 26, verse 39. Going a little farther, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed, My Father, If it is possible, may this cup be taken from me. Yet, not as I will, but as you will. Matthew chapter 26, verses 42 to 46. He went away a second time and prayed, My Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, may your will be done. When he came back, he again found them sleeping, because their eyes were heavy. So he left them and went away once more and prayed the third time, saying the same thing. Then he returned to the disciples and said to them, Are you still sleeping and resting? Look, the hour is near, and the Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. Rise, let us go. Here comes my betrayer. See also Mark chapter 14, verses 39 to 42. Mark chapter 3, verses 33 to 35. Who are my mother and my brothers? He, Jesus, asked. Then he looked at those seated in a circle around him and said, Here are my mother and my brothers. Whoever does God's will is my brother and sister and mother. Mark chapter 10, verses 35 to 40. Then James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came to him. Teacher, they said, we want you to do for us whatever we ask. What do you want me to do for you? He asked. They replied, Let one of us sit at your right and the other at your left in your glory. You don't know what you are asking, Jesus said. Can you drink the cup I drink, or be baptized with the baptism I am baptized with? We can, they answered. Jesus said to them, You will drink the cup I drink and be baptized with the baptism I am baptized with. But to sit at my right or left is not for me to grant. These places belong to those for whom they have been prepared. Mark chapter 14, verse 36. Abba, Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will. Luke chapter 22, verse 42. Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done. Acts chapter 23, verse 11. The following night, the Lord stood near Paul and said, Take courage, as you have testified about me in Jerusalem, so you must also testify in Rome. As we close today's reading, let's remember that seeking God's will is not about finding the perfect answer. It's about trusting the perfect Father. Wherever you are right now, God is not withholding direction from you. He is walking with you. Today, I'm not leaving you empty-handed. I'm leaving you with a reflection question. Feel free to ponder on your own spare time or discuss it in the comment section. Here goes. Where might God be inviting you to trust Him more deeply with His will today? May we leave today encouraged to pray honestly, listen closely, and obey faithfully, knowing that God's will is always leading us closer to Him. Let's continue this journey together tomorrow, hearts open and anchored in His truth.